Hey folks, how's it going? So I've made some progress on the Plaguebearers of Nurgle here. In the last video I showed you some modification work and customization that I'd done on these three guys, so if you want to see more about that then go check out the last video in this series. But the first guy here, I added this this little kind of crook to, that was just paperclip wire and green stuff, and then just put a bell at the top there. Added this cowl type thing, that was just really thin green stuff, and I've got his horn piercing through there, and painted up to look like old leather or something. I wanted to give this guy a hood. I figured I added to the whole like bell ringer type image going on, so that was him. Next guy, I noticed all these guys pretty much just have a sword. That was like the only kind of thing they had to put in their hands and stuff, so I wanted to add a little bit of variation. So with this guy I just made this little shield on the side. Again, just carved out of green stuff and painted it up to look like it's made out of the same sort of slate or rock as the swords are. And then around the back just obviously sculpted in some little straps, so it made sense for him holding on to it. I think I added a few more boils and swords and stuff like that on here, just to add some more detail to it. But that is him. I think, what did I call this dude? Stumpy, I think, because it was leg, his big leg there. I can't remember what I called this guy. I might need to give him a name. But the final guy is the big dude. He kind of was a bit more sculpting and customization on him. Bulked out the arms and the shoulders. Just wanted this guy to look a little more menacing than the others. All these Plaguebearers tend to have weedy little arms, so I kind of bulked out his shoulders and gave him a bit more muscle up on his chest as well, just to make him look bigger. And around the back here is these huge kind of spikes jutting out the back. Again, they're just wire with green stuff sculpted over the top, and obviously made the skin look like the bones were piercing through. I wanted his bones up here to try and make them look like they were just out of control and growing these huge things out his back. So that was again just to add a bit more kind of fierceness, I guess, to him. But yeah, and then around here just added this little head hanging off the end of his sword, almost like it's a trophy or something like that. And I think on his stomach here as well I added a few more of these little open sores. This one here anyway I did. Yeah, and just a few more bits and pieces around it to add some more detail. I think I did these boils and stuff you see in his back there too. And the spine as well, I kind of picked out that detail a little bit more. But there you go, that's the three of them as they stand at the minute. I think there's another 3 in the box. I think you got 8 in total, or maybe there's another 5. Is it 10 in total? I can't remember. Anyway, I've got more to do, that's all I know. So hopefully I'll be able to kind of add some customization to them as well and make this army of Plaguebearers look as interesting as possible. The only thing I think I'll need to be wary of is the colours. Try to like vary the skin tone of them just so they're not all the same dull green. So for a few of the others I might do more of like a fresher sort of green, maybe like on this little dude that's on the back of Chief here. He's like a kind of a spring green type colour. I don't want to go too bright with it because they are meant to look like kind of dead dudes, but I think it would look good just to have a bit more variation in the colours I'm using so they don't end up looking too muddy, I guess. But yeah, there you go, that is all of them as they stand. Shot at the back of them there too. But yeah, I will, as I say, get on with these guys sometime in the near future, and hopefully you'll come back and join me for then. But for now, cheers for watching, and I will catch you all later. Goodbye.